Hello everyone, I'm Takeoff and Psychic Gamers, and today I've got some Black Ops 2 DLC news. A few days ago, the fourth and final DLC for Call of Duty Black Ops 2, called Apocalypse, was announced, and we got a look at a poster for the map pack as well as a brand new trailer. Previous to the announcement, there was some speculation that this final map pack could be an all zombies map pack, and I think quite a few zombies fans were hoping that it would be, having felt a little bit disappointed with the zombies side of Call of Duty this time around. But unfortunately for them, it is a very standard map pack. 4 multiplayer maps, 1 zombies map, and no extras like we've had previously, such as the Peacekeeper or the Ray Gun Mark II. It is simply just the 4 multiplayer maps and the 1 zombies map. So let's take a closer look. Starting with the multiplayer maps, we've got Frost, Pod, Dig and Takeoff. Frost is a new snow map, something that we haven't really seen in Black Ops 2 so far. We did get one snowy map in the first DLC pack, which was Downhill. I was never really a massive fan of that map, to be honest, but hopefully Frost will be a snowy map I enjoy. It's set in a snow-capped European city, which if you watch the trailer for the map pack we find out is Amsterdam after a fairly hefty blizzard. Lots and lots of snow everywhere. The map is split into 2 sides, parted by a river which is actually frozen over in all the snow. The bridges seem like they're going to be fairly hectic choke points, although it does appear that you can walk across the frozen river itself, which should help to reduce the traffic across the bridges. Having said that, the river looks like a very open area that you probably don't want to be in for too long. This map seems like it could be a very side versus side style map, with the 2 teams staying on their respective side of the river and shooting across at each other. The second map is called Pod. It's set in a failed utopian community from the 70s. Built into the side of a cliff in Taiwan, this now abandoned town is made up completely of stacked pod homes. In this case I think it's easier just to show you the picture, because it's kind of weird, but it's a very interesting design. Nothing really like this that we've seen in a COD game before. Hopefully it can be up there on par with some of the best rooftop maps, such as High Rise from Modern Warfare 2. Obviously the design is going to be a little bit different because there's a lot more interior areas that you're going to be going through as you hop through the different pods, but it has the potential to be a really great map, and I'm looking forward to playing this one. The other 2 maps are remade maps from previous tryout games. The first of which is Takeoff, and it features a rocket that will actually take off during the map. Based on that and the name, you would expect this to be a remake of one of the Black Ops 2 vanilla maps called Launch, but this is actually a remake of Stadium, which was released in the first Black Ops DLC pack, First Strike. I was never really a fan of Stadium, to be honest, but perhaps with the new design style and Black Ops 2 gameplay, I might get along with Takeoff a little bit better. They're keeping the map layout pretty much identical, but it's now themed as a launch facility in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Those of you that have played Stadium will know what this map's about, but for those that haven't, it's going to combine tight spaces with open areas. There's big open areas in the middle, but then there's smaller sort of close quarter based areas around the side, and there's some rooms you can get up to on the second floor, which gives it a little bit of verticality, but unfortunately also some good camping positions. The final map is Dig. This is actually a remake of a Call of Duty World at War map called Courtyard. This time around it's an archaeological dig site in Afghanistan. You can expect 2 major choke points, wide open layout, and some raised platforms that you'll be able to get on. Something that we really don't get to see enough of in Black Ops 2. The level designers for this game seem to really enjoy putting invisible barriers on top of things that look like they should be able to be climbed on. I'm not sure why they chose this map out of all of the maps that they could have chosen from either Black Ops 1 or World at War. However, it's worth noting that they aren't just taking the layout of this map and remaking it. Dig is actually going to be slightly different from Courtyard, with areas changed a little bit. If you watch the gameplay trailer and then picture Courtyard from World at War side by side with it, you'll notice that some things are a little bit different. Of course, until we actually play the map, we won't be able to judge how big an impact these changes make on gameplay. Hopefully these modifications will be improvements. Finally, the Zombies map. It's called Origins, and as the name suggests, it's going right back to the beginning when the original 4 characters first met. That's right, they are indeed bringing back the old Zombies characters rather than using the Black Ops 2 ones, which a lot of people will probably be happy about. I definitely am. I never really liked the new characters in Black Ops 2, much preferred the old ones, so it's good to see them coming back. This is going to be set before any of the Zombies maps we've seen before, and takes place in a diesel punk styled World War I. You're going to be fighting off undead enemies in trenches and fields, as well as the ruins of a mysterious and ancient location. As well as the new World War I styled zombies, there's also a giant robot that's going to be walking around the playable area. Now, I don't think they've just stuck this guy here for the sake of it. I would imagine Mr. Giant Robot has some serious gameplay implications, which I assume involves treading on things. There's also a brief shot of what appears to be a boss zombie wearing a smaller version of these robot suits. And if that wasn't enough, we've been told to expect new wonder weapons, new power-ups, and a new perk machine. It does actually look really good, so here's hoping that it plays as well as it looks. Triarch seems to be very excited about it, so I guess we should be as well. That's all of the maps in the pack discussed, so that's pretty much all I need to say. The final thing is the release date is going to be coming out on August 27th, first on Xbox 360 of course. Other consoles are going to have to wait 30 days, which means the expected release date for PlayStation 3 and PC is September 26th. That's very close to October, which is only a month before the release of Ghost, so unfortunately us PS3 players aren't going to have a lot of time to play this new map pack before the release of the new Call of Duty title. But, you know, what are we going to do? Anyway, that's the end of the video. The gameplay should be wrapping up pretty soon as well. If you've enjoyed, please leave a rating, comment any of your opinions and questions, and if you want to keep up to date with my videos and you haven't already, make sure you hit subscribe. I shall see you next time.